Last week, I ordered Uber to go to work, and interestingly, it was a Nigerian that came to pick me, a lady, and I was very excited because I'm also Nigerian, right? And I'm also an immigrant like her. But she's been here for about 8 years, going to 9 years. And I was excited to engage in a conversation with her because I'm always out for learning. I want to learn from their experiences, their stories, failures, successes, and the opportunities that are available for immigrants, right? And so we got into a conversation, and she mentioned some very strategic things. One of the things she said was, Victor, in this country, you are going to continue to work for the system. And I said, what does that mean? Yeah, because when you work, you have bills to pay, you have taxes, you have people at home you have to help. You have a lot of things in front of you. And truly, truly, I completely agree with her. I have family members in the United States, and they've been here for a very long time. And I know the level of sacrifices that they have made to even get to where they are right now. So I can completely relate. But if you are listening to this video and you are a new immigrant in the United States or even in Europe, you're coming from Africa or from your country to Europe to hustle and create a life for yourself. These countries, they can be a blessing and they can also be a curse, because you can focus on working so hard for yourself, and when the years have gone by, you will realize that you have not really created anything for yourself. I'll give you a typical example. When you work, you are taxed, personal income tax. If you have a business, company income tax. When you buy something, consumption tax. When you trade, value added tax. Then you also have tax on even investments. You have different kinds of levies, fees, charges. You beat the traffic. You do this. Money is being deducted from the same hard earnings that you are getting. So you need to have a plan as regards how you are going to allocate a portion of money from this hard work into assets that will be able to work for you in the future. Because the future will come. If God keeps us alive, the future will come. And so that future needs to be prepared for ahead of time. So whether it is getting a mortgage or going into real estate or the stock market or contributing aggressively into your retirement fund accounts and all those things, you need to make sure that you are preparing for the days when you will not be able to work anymore. I know that those years look like they are far and they are not going to come now, but the truth is they will be here any moment from now. I've spoken to somebody in the US who has worked for 30 years and she has no investments. And I've spoken to somebody who has been here for about 8 to 9 years and they have multiple investments. Information, strategic planning, and intentionally putting money into assets that have the ability to grow over time. That is the only way immigrants, minorities who come into this country from Africa or from other countries to hustle and to create a life for themselves and their families can actually make progress. Because the system is designed to make you work. And even after working, your retirement funds may not even be enough to take care of you in retirement. So you have to make sure that while you're working during your active years,